Georgia gunman takes over a commuter bus and kills one person. Tuesday saw a Georgia man take over a commuter bus, hold the driver and 17 passengers at gunpoint, and lead a convoy of police vehicles on a multi-mile pursuit through Atlanta traffic. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation stated that the suspect, 39-year-old Joseph Grier, was taken into custody following a gunshot to the engine compartment of the bus by a Georgia State Patrol officer. In order to stop the bus, police also threw spike strips on the road. Authorities said that following an argument between Grier, a convicted felon with 19 charges on his criminal record, and another bus passenger who pulled a gun on him, the hijacking took place. State authorities said that after wresting the gun from the man, Grier shot him and gave the order for the bus driver to run. Later thereafter, the injured bus rider passed away in the hospital. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens told reporters that the man is accused of holding a gun to the head of a bus driver, saying, "Don't stop this bus, or else worse will happen." Anxious passengers begged for assistance in calls and texts to loved ones and law enforcement, as the bus zigzagged across streets and crashed into other cars. Grier is accused of 1 murder, 14 kidnappings, 13 violent assaults, and 1 first-degree motor vehicle hijacking. Additionally, he faces 1 count of possessing a firearm as a convicted felon and possessing a knife or firearm while attempting to commit specific felony. According to Johnny Gilbert, Grier had been going kinda crazy, and his wife had called him from the bus. Mr. Gilbert told CNN that he advised her to just sit still and put down the phone out of fear that she may be shot. According to the police, the suspect's capture was aided when a bus passenger placed an emergency call and stayed on the line with them. An eyewitness named Dennis Durham told WSB-TV that there was chaos in the bus's route. Numerous cars were struck by the bus, causing them to collide with one another. "My head was swimming from seeing so many police cars in so many different places." In order to disable the bus, authorities employed a number of strategies, including parked an armored car close to it to restrict the bus's range of motion. The bus eventually stopped in the Atlanta suburb of Stone Mountain. After the passengers exited the bus, Mr. Grier was taken into custody. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation and the Atlanta Police Department will carry out a collaborative investigation, according to police. The second brutal shooting in Atlanta on Tuesday occurred during the hijacking event. 3 persons were hurt by a man's bullet hours earlier in a well-known food court. Reporters spoke with Grier, who was outside the food court at the time, about the shooting and discussed his criminal past as well as his mental condition, according to the Associated Press. He seemed upset, calling himself a snitch for disclosing what he had seen. He told the news agency, "I'm bipolar, I'm gonna tell you all that, and I'm off my medication for like 2 weeks."